Hi guys, Kushankinek here. I'm just coming to you today with just a quick general life update and a little WIP update. I have a couple of projects on the go that I want to show. So yeah, things are still the same as my last video. We're still just staying in, not going out. We haven't gone out anywhere since mid-March. I have not been to a store myself since about March 16th. And my husband has been going out to do the, sorry, I don't know if you can hear that. We live in a townhouse complex and the landscaping company came today to mow the lawn. I guess it's an essential service because they're here mowing. And I forgot to close the windows. The kitchen window is open right now. And they're mowing at the front there. But, so yeah, my husband has been going out to do the grocery shopping once a week. We're trying not to make more than one shopping trip a week. We do sometimes make an extra trip if we run out of like baby supplies or cat supplies, but we're trying to make it so that we don't run out of them. And last week my husband had to make an extra trip to get birthday supplies because it was our baby's first birthday. I can't believe it's been a year already. He just made a quick trip to Walmart to get her a birthday present, and we got some balloons and a little bubble machine, had a little bubble party in our backyard, and some cake fixing. So we just had cake, we blew up some balloons. She liked crawling around and playing with the balloons, and we just bought her a little toy and an outfit for her birthday, and we just had a little quarantine birthday party, I guess. And then this week we had to make an extra trip. Well, my husband made an extra trip to take her to the doctor for her 12-month checkup. The 12-month checkup involves a lot of vaccines, so we didn't want to miss that one. Our doctor did call us last week to inform us of all the precautions they're taking at the doctor's office. But even with all those precautions, I was still nervous about letting her go out in public, but it was all right. Our doctor's office is actually in an old mall that doesn't really have many stores anymore. Most of the mall is different types of offices now. And they're actually closed except for the medical offices. There's only one mall door open. There's a security guard at the door only letting people in to go to the medical offices. And at our doctor's office, I don't know about the other one because there's another doctor's office in there, but at ours they're not letting people come in and sit in the waiting room. You have to stay out in the mall, and they're letting people in one at a time. Nobody sits in the waiting room, so it's not all germy, and they take you right into an exam room and they clean and sanitize the exam room after every patient, and they're trying not to let any more people in than necessary, so like only people that really need someone with them, like children, we'll have someone in with them, and only one family member at a time. So my husband went with her. And if you have a mask, you need to wear a mask. All the employees in the doctor's office were wearing gloves and masks, and they just sanitize everything. So risk was very low there, I guess. But even with all that, I was still nervous, and I like wiped down her car seat when she got home, and I took off her clothes right away, put them in the wash, gave her a bath. But yeah, everybody seems fine. Nobody we know has any symptoms. Everybody, all our family and friends are still social distancing. We have been chatting with my husband's family online. We've been having Facebook video chats with them. And my parents have been coming occasionally and just like waving at us and talking to us through the window just for a few minutes, and then they leave because they don't have internet at their house. They're older people. They had internet at one time, but they didn't really use it very much, and they got rid of it because they didn't want to pay for it anymore. So they don't have internet, and they also don't have data on their cell phone, so we can't see them. We can only talk to them. So once in a while they come to the window. But that's it. We haven't been associating with anybody. We just talk online. For those that don't know, I live in Ontario, Canada, and there have been, last I saw online, there have been about 18,000 something cases in Ontario, and we have a population here of about 13 million, I think, just over 13 million. So there's that statistic. And so far in Ontario, like everything is closed. All stores except grocery stores and pharmacies are closed. Some stores are still, like hardware stores and stuff, are offering curbside pickup, so you can order online or by phone, and they will bring your stuff out to your car, so they don't let anybody in the store. If they open stores to customers, I think they get a fine. Everybody's supposed to be closed, and people are only advised to go out if you need groceries or medications or to go to medical appointments. So, and it's been like that for over a month. I don't know when that's going to change. There have been articles on the news about politicians wanting to open things up in Ontario like next month. I don't know if that's a good idea. I'm not going to be going anywhere in the next month or two at least, probably. I don't want my kids going out anywhere too far in the next couple of months. So I don't know what's going to go on with that, but that's how things are where I am right now. So needless to say, I have a lot of time to knit and crochet. I still haven't been spending all my time knitting and crocheting because I've also, as I mentioned last time, I've been doing jigsaw puzzles and other things like that too, and spending lots of time with my children. But I have started a couple of projects. I did mention in my last video that I was going to start this hooded cable sweater for my daughter. This is from the April 2018 issue of Crochet World. And this, you do the sleeves and the body separately. So I have completed one sleeve, and I have started on the second sleeve. So that's all I have done of that so far. And I also started, because I had a hankering to start knitting a couple of weeks ago. So I started this Bernat Satin Sparkle shawl. I've been wanting to make this shawl for a few years now. I think way before my first daughter was born, and she's 3.5 now. So I had been wanting this for a while, but I just never got around to it. So I did start it, actually started it like months ago, and I got a few rows done, and then I continued working on those rows and a couple of weeks ago, and then I had to rip it all out because I dropped a bunch of stitches, and there was a giant hole, and I just couldn't fix it. So I ripped it all out, started again. I got about 5 or 6 rows in, dropped stitches and a hole again. So I ripped it all out again. And so this is what I have completed right now. This is about 8 rows, I think. So I am back to where I was the last time I dropped stitches and had a giant hole. And I have been hesitant to go any farther because I don't want to ruin it again. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna do like a couple of rows a day or so, because this actually takes me a long time. Like, I'm really slow at it because there's a lot of different decreases, because it's like a chevron pattern, so there's different decreases to make the pattern, and they take me a long time to do, so I'm very slow at it. So like one row will take me like half an hour or something stupid, because I go really slow now to make sure I'm not dropping any stitches and make sure I'm doing all the decreases correctly. So this is going to take me a long time. I want to have this done by fall, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But so I will continue to show you the progress on this as I go along. So that's all I have to say today, I guess. I just wanted to get a video up because I haven't done so in a long time, and I had some time right now because the baby is napping and my daughter is actually leaving me alone right now and playing in the basement with my husband. So so I guess that's it. So I hope everybody has been having the best time they can isolating at home, and I hope everybody who does so has been having fun doing their crafts, and I hope everybody's been having as good as you can start to spring. So I guess that's it. So happy crafting, everyone.